Have you ever had that feeling, that there has to be a way to code faster, to work smarter, especially with how fast everything changes in tech?
Hmm.
Well, if that sounds like you're definitely in the right place. Because today's deep dive, it's all about these new AI tools that are really changing how software gets built.
Exactly. And our mission today isn't just to list what these AI coding tools are. We really want to dig into why they're such a big deal, why they represent this significant shift for developers, both in productivity and, well, creativity too.
Okay.
And yeah, all the insights we're pulling are straight from our source material, specifically AI coding tools. Boost your speed in 2025.
Okay, right. Let's unpack this then, starting with, I guess, the most famous one, GitHub Copilot.
Yeah, probably the most well-known.
So this is the AI tool that, well, it predicts your code while you're typing. It's
Hmm.
like super-powered autocomplete for, your whole project.
Hmm.
And it's huge, right? Millions of developers are using it.
Yeah, massive adoption.
And the source mentioned people saving hours daily, which is, wow.
That's significant.
Plus, it works with the big environments like VS Code, IntelliJ, places developers actually, write their code.
And what's really fascinating there, I think, is how Copilot does that predictive thing. It just streamlines your whole workflow.
Right.
You don't need to constantly remember exact syntax or those boilerplate patterns. It frees up your mental energy, your bandwidth.
For the hard stuff.
Exactly. For the more complex problem solving, it's not just typing faster, it's boosting your efficiency right from the start, sort of offloading the boring bits.
Okay, so Copilot helps with the typing, the flow, but maybe you don't want another subscription.
A valid point.
That leads us to Codeium, which the source describes as really powerful, but it's free.
That's the kicker, yeah. Free autocomplete.
And apparently it's pretty versatile, too. It handles lots of different programming languages well.
Mm-hmm.
There was even this relatable detail, right? Someone switched to it and, quote, saved 10 months.
Yeah. Practical savings. But if you connect that to the bigger picture,
Go on.
tools like Codeium, they're kind of democratizing this advanced AI help, making powerful coding support available without that cost barrier.
Right, so more people can benefit.
Exactly, which just helps productivity overall, across the board. It's a big step for accessibility in the tech world, really.
Okay, so we've got speed, we've got free options, but what if these tools could, like, catch your mistakes before you do?
Now, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was something highlighted about Tabnine. It uses deep learning for code completion. Works in lots of languages.
Okay.
But someone using it actually said, it caught bugs before I did.
Wow.
Imagine that. Plus, it has this practical side, too. It works offline, which is great if you're, on the move or dealing with sensitive stuff.
That quote about catching bugs, that really is something. Think about the debugging time that saves. Hours, maybe days sometimes.
Totally. Like a little safety net for your code.
Yeah, and it brings up this important point, doesn't it? These AI tools aren't just about speed. They might actually be improving the quality of the code.
By catching things early.
Right, proactively spotting issues. The source points out how much time debugging usually eats up, so shifting that burden, even a bit, it's a huge productivity boost, sure, but it's also just nicer for the coder, lets them focus on the more creative parts.
Right, the fun stuff. Okay, now digging through the source, this next one seemed to really push things. Gemini CLI.
Ah, the command line interface one from OpenAI.
Yeah, so its main thing is generating code right there in the terminal. You type commands, it gives you code.
Pretty direct.
Seems like it's built for speed, especially for rapid development. Someone mentioned using it for, and I quote, prototyping functions in seconds.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine just throwing an idea out there and getting code back instantly to test it.
That makes perfect sense. A tool like Gemini CLI really speeds up that initial phase, right? Ideation, prototyping. It lets you test concepts super quickly, iterate fast. That shortens the whole feedback loop from idea to actual code, which is, well, a massive productivity boost. Like a lightning-fast sketchbook, but for code.
Okay, but what if you want something even more collaborative, like an assistant that really works with you?
Where are you going with this?
Now, that brings us to Aider. It's
Yeah.
newer, built specifically for pair programming.
Ah, okay, like having an AI partner.
Exactly.
Whoa.
And what makes it stand out is how you interact with it. It's described as really intuitive, almost like the source likened it to Carpathy-style vibe coding. Just say what you want, and it does.
Okay, that's a different level. Carpathy-style vibe coding, I like that.
Right. Just tell it what you need.
So Aider's approach, it sounds like a real shift, more conversational, more directive.
Yeah,
The AI isn't just suggesting things, it's acting like a proper collaborator, understanding natural language, doing multi-step tasks.
seems like it.
That suggests a much higher level of autonomy compared to just autocomplete. It's pushing the boundaries of work efficiency by actually changing how you interact with your coding tools, moving beyond simple help to, well, genuine collaboration.
So taking all these tools together,
Yeah.
what does this actually mean for coding, for developers?
Yeah, the big picture.
When you zoom out, the really crucial point that came through in the source material was this. These tools don't replace coders, they empower them.
Yes, absolutely. Critical point. And the source argues this isn't just, a small step, it's fundamental.
How so?
This empowerment means coding itself is changing. It's shifting away from being so heavily focused on, say, debugging every little thing or writing repetitive boilerplate.
Great, the tedious stuff.
And becoming much more about prototyping and creativity. That claim about being able to code 10x faster, it's not just about typing speed. It's about fundamentally reallocating your human brainpower. Developers get freed up to tackle bigger architectural problems, maybe invent completely new features, spend more time thinking about the user experience.
Instead of hunting for a missing semicolon.
Exactly. Or trying to remember some function name. It's about applying human ingenuity where it really counts.
And that really throws the door open, doesn't it? The opportunities here seem huge for individuals, but also for businesses. Faster development cycles, obviously, but maybe more innovation, too, because people can focus their energy on those higher-level problems, not the grunt work.
Absolutely. Businesses can move faster, react order, but it could also mean better software gets built, because human creativity is focused on the truly important design choices.
So to kind of wrap up the core idea here,
Yeah, the takeaway.
these AI coding tools, they're not just small improvements. They seem to be fundamentally reshaping how creation happens in software. They're enabling speed we haven't seen before, but also fostering, maybe unlocking more creativity.
Well said. And maybe that leads us to a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on.
Okay.
What new kinds of innovation, what entirely new things become possible when all the tedious parts of creation are just handled by AI, leaving our human ingenuity to focus purely on the why and the what if?
That's a great question. And maybe you could think about how this applies even outside coding, in your own field.
How could tools like this, these powerful assistants, redefine how you work and maybe unlock your own creativity? Something to consider?